dig in, run Franklin and get 100 cent to Ben's ribs, but you facing the victor. And everything I got for Ben Grimm, you got courage roaring with that lion heart. You know that you've been 10. When it's time for me to write, it's a monster when it starts. Been 10, you never been official for value. You like counterfeit green, BB whining when he passed it around. But I tried to offer him peace. He wanted to shoot the fade, but he airsoft. Don't try to tell me BB Sting, 916, give Benji the blues. Like BB King, I honestly can care less than who you might be. You get bruised like Bruce. But you not like Lee, you get smoked, Blue. But this is not a pipe dream when you go beyond saying you need Hova. When Blue attached to an IV. Off bat, this battle would been a...
Alright, I can tell both these dudes done battled in front of crowds before. These dudes know how to keep it moving. They rapping. These dudes is rapping.
Watch how it unfurls, his stomach curls from everything he throw up. Soon as the punches hurl, jump to Pango with Fiend, get the map. Soon as I ever met the girl, cause I've been a savage in my core, boy. Before I even met the world, cause he got skills. But when spelling the rounds out, it's not true, so I don't feel what he talking about. King, nigga.
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. Both of them. It was a good matchup, man. I appreciate that matchup, man. I'm gonna have to go with the one skew with Benji on that one, solely because they was evenly matched, man. But I've heard similar styles to what King Malcolm Jamal brought. That's no shot. That's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? We all have influences, but you know, if I'm gonna give a nod to something, I'm gonna give it to you know, a more original style, man. I felt like Benji had something a little bit more original, but that's not a slight to you. You feel me? That's not a slight to you, Malcolm Jamal. You fire. You dope. You dope. The pen is there. The vocal projection is there. The flow is there. Everything is there. All right, we're gonna get into this next one. We got Sammy C versus Blove. Is that B-Love or Blove? Okay, all right, let's go.
Yo.
Olan. My man, my man Sammy C pulled up on y'all and threw the sunglasses on, with the starter jacket on, in the bedroom. Right as he's starting the video, you get points for the starter jacket. I take them points right back away for the sunglasses. So you still back at 0. Let's go, Sammy C.
What's up, Battle Rap? You guessed it. Sammy's home. And you're sitting down at the round table, but I stand alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll crack your dome and start packing bones.
Mm-hmm.
All these bodies are piling up. Shit look like the catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you sucked the cock. Black Zod is gay as A's. I bet he bummed a lot. You can't touch the dots. Limbs, I cut them off. Plus your own mother said you're a bumper clot. My art be like a round from Dottie, so forget raps. I'm on another level. My mind is perfect for the team. This bar be wired around your body, so if you get gassed, pop, you're never gonna rise to the surface of sea. My pen got vaccinated, but I never get the praises. When it comes to my lines, you gotta read them in between. He can get decapitated, and y'all gotta watch me raise it and have beloved's head seen in the top corner of the screen. I'm proud about my culture and the criminal within the genes. To me, you're the vulture. I bet you don't have one original written scheme. I'm the only Australian and Aboriginal within the league. I'm old school. For you, I gotta write down like traditional calligraphy. I'm grimy with the mask like an England rhymers Roman. But I keep wondering why Benny chose him, because all of my lines rhyme crazy. I'm in a silence, plus I'm sharp off the top like Peaky Blinders. You and your brother are lyrical miracles. What I rhyme is cynical. I'm bicentennial. Your mind is miminal to my design, the pinnacle. This is Mortal Kombat. Just to kill you, I'm ripping at the spine to finish you. See, I don't really fuck with rap. And whatever this nerd's spitting, I slap mics away like Reggie Miller and make you feel stupid. I'm giving you the double tap because the nerves are still twitching. MJ Thriller, I see dead people, but they is still moving. If I jog and train, it's jot and aim. I'm in a lobby full of bots. What's not to gain? This hard body got carbon copies, but we're not the same. I'll bring your prayers to light like Notre Dame. If you can't spot the flame, I'm not to blame. This God will rain and rock your frame. One punch and this Manchester cave. I kick around like soccer games. You're bound to hate me. Like fuck the rhymes I held and knock my name. But this round will take me to the other side of the world like Doctor Strange. It's all up, Ben. But if the judge said he won, fuckhead. I'm just clowning around Crump West. I'm blue-blooded on making jump sets. I'm at it again with a pad and a pen. See, I'll dump lead. This little punk got a big jump. That's why I nicknamed him Spud Webb.
Ooh.
Percy.
I like this cat, man. Sammy C, I like this cat, man. Personality big. Rhyme pattern is there. The voice is there. You got the glasses on with the starter jacket on the inside of the bedroom. I like this guy, man.
Battles West Australia, bitch.
Hey yo, round table was good. Blue versus Sammy C. Shout out Benny Bizzle. Let's make it happen. You feel me? Shout out the judges and everybody watching. Samuel David Corn. Position properly. Sammy C, you bloody unoriginal geek. Weird looking, with stubby aboriginal cheeks. Only told people you're a native because they was giving you grief about being a lying, jaded, hypocritical leech. Raps beyond race now, the thought of ownership is a lease. Instead of saying so, this is what he had to say in quotes. Oh, I'm a vulture, I'm an aborigine. Sheesh. Samuel David Coyne, need I remind you, we're grown-ass men. You get accused of being a vulture and now you are your own black friend? You from the outback. High heat, trip on a Barbie. Bet you're excited that this part is true. Too bad just because you real hard and like seafood don't get you invited to the barbecue. Because the shit you write is unremarkable. The only reason I see this guy as a beast is because if he was raised in the bush instead of trying to survive the streets, well, my belief is that this pile of queefs would have turned out to be a tribal chief. You live with poisonous animals, racism, and I'm feeling it's hot. I show up to Perth across sea with a gun because I'm willing to pop. Resort to stomping you still while you chill in your block. So your obituary reads you were unsurprisingly killed by a croc. Sam, you got a brazen persona. Nothing scary about your ass mug besides the fact you get that face from your mama. So I pray for your son's physiognomy. How amazing is karma? It's a given trying to act like an animal. Have you raised some llamas? Okay, time for war. Who the fuck gave you kids? I've thought about it till my mind was sore. You're so Paleolithic looking. Your children's mother was a dinosaur. Fly close shave, fam, but you still
Points for using the word Paleolithic correctly.
can't hide the fact that in the past there used to be the Geico caveman. Can't even act evolved. As if this chore is a hard performance. All Sam's got to say about that is 15 minutes to save you 50% of your car insurance. I'm son of Sam. Ain't a thing he'll be taken from me. This band class, but he ain't fit into play with the G. You Australian? All can relate because I stay with the hate. The baby scene and I gotta make this native with tea. Sam said he don't listen to gangster rap, but reference Tupac songs. Got a pic with a red flag and a Bulls cap on, an Adidas tracksuit, gold chain, and a bucket hat. If you're not influenced by any gangster rap, what the fuck is that? In the hood, the gangsters got the velours and jerseys. Nowadays, them shits just mean for sure you're 30. I kill Sam with a street verse. Try to worm your way out the damn box, I'll be sure that you eat dirt. The pun is your perfect way to put your white skull in a t-shirt. I'm HVAC at Sam's spot with no chill so the heat work. If I get to hawking, your vision darken. If you think V taking the L, you could bet he fronting. Leave him upside down, steady dumping. One swing, you die from a demon's bat like Eddie Munson. Matter of fact, since the most level better. Something retarded turned you to dust in your last words. That was the most metal ever. Yeah, 11 years ago, Squirty Sam entered battle rap. An honest amateur. How did he time skip to a prick? Most of the time, Sam was the poster guy for choking live. There must have been a fucking Heimlich in the script. Sam, you get another hobby hole, because you were not a battle rapper. Between trying to make out your sloppy flow adult raps or your face like a tropical cattle rancher, why are you here? I doubt that this poppy show has an answer. They call Sammy a
tropical cattle rancher.
vulture. I heard it left him hurt. And we believe he don't squeeze the heat down in Western Perth. Reasonably. Wikipedia Regis City was deemed the best on earth in 2018. So before you play the one who raised beans, we gonna check him first. You're battling Sour Room. Lackluster basic lines. You got one on Ben, huh? He freestyle, faces swine, just cause Big Ben on your belt, and don't ultimately mean that you still wasn't a waste of time. You told Ben you got everyone feeling every single line, like it's written in Braille. This is a fail, unless everyone was blind, and then we took the time to investigate your rounds and distinguish the field. So saying everyone feels your points, that's deceptive. When the truth is, the only folks who can truly feel your points lack perspective.
Damn, that last bar was hard, man. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough because I was just gonna straight up give it to the first cat if it wasn't for that last bar. Just easy money, just give it. Ooh, that's tough. I was gonna straight give it to Sammy if it wasn't for that last bar. You gonna make me deliberate on the last bar, fam? Ooh, that's tough. Because alright, so check this out. Blue, I think it's Blue. You had equal highs, but you had lower lows. If that makes sense, man. If you're open to any critique, I would say trim the fat. And anything that you would listen to someone else say and you wouldn't think that's the absolute hardest shit ever, get rid of it. That's it. Get rid of it. Because your pen is crazy. Your pen is fire, but you have a tendency to drop a couple grind-timey 2010, 11 don't floppy bars in there. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, the pen is like Il Mackey. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a good battle right there. I'm inclined to say Sammy. I'm not mad if anyone says Blue. I'm gonna go with my first mind. I'm gonna say Sammy. Let's get into this next one. It looks like Rari Lauren versus J Million.
Once again, I'm here.
Like we got J Million up first. Let's go. Somebody get me out my seat.
To give a nigga an eye jammy, change the volume, Dr. Miami. I cross T's, dot I's, feed this nigga the dry biscuit like Popeyes. What's poppin', Kermit? We are not the same. If you try to run, I got the range. In the grand calculus of the multiverse, your sacrifice means more than your life. Bitch, I'm Dr. Strange. By the time this juvenile threw Malvin, I've been and had the ratchet, back that ass up for the 9-9 in the 2000. What's poppin', Kermit? I call a shotgun. That mean I got the pump riding. Wherever this punk hiding. I'm about to snack a Rari. I'm drunk driving. Got him in a high beam. Came through with the boom on my shoulder. I'm Radio Raheem. Shotgun Suge said, what is life like? Nigga, fuck that. What is death like? You know what death like? If we was live in that yellow time, I catch you with the left right. Ooh. Nigga, what is death like? For you, a painful, slow thing.
You about to get me out my seat. Keep going.
As I be damned if I lose to a light-skinned nigga with a nose ring. Nigga, what is death like? For you, a good look. So let's make this real clear. I just made you Odin, son. Bitch, you blessed to have Milner. Now let's see if the squad scuffle. I call this one Martha, this one Snoop. Nigga, it's the odd couple. Well, let me guess. That was sort of a reach, son? Well, these rounds are so precious, I bet each one teach one. Bitch, I've been a killer. I've been era, a son of a gun, and you can meet the parents. Click, click, Ben Stiller. But enough of the gun talk. I prefer a baseball bat to your backbone. Had you wake up in the basement like, nigga better answer the black phone. I saw you on YouTube performing that whack song, talking about how many times. Nigga, how many times you gonna drop that whack ass music like we need that shit? How many times you gonna talk about guns like we believe that shit? How many times you gonna start the battle with we got Rory Lauren versus motherfucker, we can read that shit? And they gas you at your last battle. None of that shit was a room shaker. These bars will leave you punch drunk, even with a strong chaser. Me and the ratchet show up to you live like Love and Thunder. And I'm swinging Stormbreaker.
Hold on. My man popped up with an axe out of nowhere like a cartoon, dog. Dog, this shit really just magically appeared in his hand, fam. This is crazy. O-line, man. O-line, O-line.
These bars will leave you punch drunk, even with a strong chaser. Me and the ratchet show up to you live like Love and Thunder. And I'm swinging Stormbreaker.
I really don't know when he grabbed that shit. That's crazy. I just watched Love and Thunder last night, too. He got me out my seat. Got me out my seat. Millions. Rory, what you got, man?
Rory Lauren, Live Battle TV, Crowd Shit, Roundtable Battle League. Shout out Jay Mills. Sorry. Rory Lauren, Live Battle TV.
Fuck Lex Luthor. But I ain't gonna hold that against you. Let's go.
Crowd Shit, Roundtable Battle League. Shout out Jay Mills. Sorry for the late entry. Let's go. I said, we got Rory Lauren versus Jay Million. And this body gonna be clear. That's something I do say. I started to push the pen, and that's simple. Your fate was sealed in a new way. But for this battle, y'all can just call me Stephen Curry. Cause at any point in time, I'm more than liable to pull up, shoot Jay, nigga, who Jay? Cause I never even heard of you. I was trying to do some homework, but I couldn't find you anywhere. So I had to mix up the plan. Y'all remember how I said clear body, right? Exactly. Because to me, you basically just invisible, man. And I'm gripping a can. And either way, you still gonna catch the same level of writing. My pen is a Titan, buck 50. I sliced Jay, but it really looked like I gave him a hyphen. On no level could you ever fuck with me.
That was tough. Keep going.
I'm making noise in battle rap since it became my company. I was studying the game tapes, waiting for the right time with lyrics to come with me. I had to wait for the moment to take over this cold region like dumb living. But now I really gotta stretch this goofy. Pull up, you can catch this Uzi. If Jay rap, the only time you would keep watching is on a Netflix movie. You really should have never stepped up to.
Okay. Got me out my seat early. Let's go.
And I listen to your raps. Bro, I'm really just not a fan. You shouldn't be getting paid, and by your recent moves, I can really tell that's just not your plan. Ted DiBiase is the only time that I would ever think Jay would be worth $1 million, man. But to be honest, let me really rap with you. I don't know who you had to pay for these niggas to really think I'm a match with you, but now it's a rap for you. I will no longer let you string this on to the end like an atlas shoe. Clap at you. Power forward to the center with the 11. Yeah, nigga, that's what this Mac could do. So I never try to play me, or the chopper gon' aim squeeze. But if the gun jam, pull up. And Rockefeller, like Jay-Z, ain't me. So stop trying to compete when you can't compare. When you're not aware, you the businessman, and I'm the shooter in the streets. That means you always been afraid of the stop, drop, and scare. So we gon' spin on him, grin on him, and we gon' tower over him. He gon' crash when I put the pin on him. So if you didn't hear me once, I hope you heard me clear. Niggas rookie of the month / rookie of the year, nigga, that's time. Jay Mills, 230. All right.
Hey, so, like I said a couple battles ago, I got to go with originality on this one. Rory had something that I haven't really seen. He had a style that I hadn't really seen before. I mean, of course, it's comparable to, to styles that's out there, but, Jay Millions, like I say, we all have influences. But I can tell that's a battle rap style. You know what I'm saying? Like Rory's rapping like I can hear him rapping this style without it being battle rap. Bars was comparable. The energy was, I gotta give it to Millions. It sounded like Rari trying to be quiet. But nah, I can tell Rari does this, man. For real. Rari with the one ski. We got Black Zod versus Nkosi. Nkosi? Is that a South African name? So Black Zod versus Nkosi. Let's go. My man is in the middle of the woods right now with crickets and birds going off around him. It sounds like he in the swamp right now, fam. If you don't cook and you in the middle of some crickets at 2:30 in the morning, I'm gonna roast you, dog.
Yo, how's it feel to have 20,000 views on a battle when you still ain't lit as me? Your views do not show off your grind. Plus, whenever me and you on a card together, they look at me as the top shooter. Probably because your stock is lower than mine. I mean, your name is Black Zod Oates. This about to be a tragic kill. I mean, I'm mad for real.
This is Nkosi, by the way. Am I saying that right? My apologies if I'm not, man. Seriously, my apologies.
Cause Benny gonna make me murder a fellow Queens, New York native and drag your body across the pavement back to Jacksonville. Your online battle rapping skills, tragic still. Like how you use them online effects like it'll display your talent. I don't need none of that, cause what I say is valid. That's why I feel like it's stupid whenever you use them visuals thinking it's gonna maintain the balance. So let's tip the scale. This nigga frail, I'm getting sales. Move rocks and deliver the trees every day and more at night. I'll employ your wife, make rocks and deliver the trees. Yeah, I went there. The naked truth. You knew this. I'm ruthless. You making music with the name too slick? Ironic. Cause I'm really out here sliding and Black Zod ain't known to do shit. You just went to VA last weekend and won your battle against that dude Flip. Now you cook plates? Get the fuck out of here. You don't get no clout because you beat a handicapped nigga in a foot race. And it was your third live battle? I got over 30. So names, I've called out several. I'm about to show you how a speaker's supposed to sound. And he ain't even know what bass meant. How the fuck are you on my level? Black Zod, listen closely, this is nothing personal. I'm just known to spaz in every ring. You just happen to be the latest victim, so I got a black on black. I match with anything, I let the weapon sing. Pick up that strap with the attachments, load the cheat code and aim mods next. I ain't even wanna have to kill you, but these stupid fans had the Superman to break Zod neck. Hey yo, be lucky it's only a one-off. Cause if I give you another round, then you finish. I'm talking a pound of the Smithing. I'm hungry. I scratch the cereal off the toast and let it eat oats. Balanced nutrition. This clown'll be missing. Or you want beef, bruh? Nigga, cool down before I pick the heat up. You say you roll with Bloods and Crips. I up the grip and buck the blick. Make sure you bleed and seize up. Nigga, what? I know how you got them 20,000 views. You paid for them. Bitch, you suck. That's the difference between me and you. You paid cash to reach out. I pay cash to get you touched. How the fuck did you think you could fuck with me? You know it's the end of you, Zod. You couldn't sit at my table only if it was periodic. This ain't no chemical, Zod. Nigga, I don't even know why I had to battle you. Nobody even mentioned you, Zod. But guess what? It's your doomsday. They gave you the kryptonite. So nigga, you losing in general, Zod. Time.
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. You ain't get me out my seat, but that's tough. Consistent. I can tell you know what you're doing. I can tell you've been in front of a crowd before. That's tough. My man Black Zod came in zoning. Let me run that back.
But guess what? It's your doomsday. They gave you the kryptonite. So nigga, you losing in general, Zod. Time.
Zod ain't feeling like no bird when he throws words, spares the air. Who's next? Oh, it's Nkosi. A couple words to describe him? Somalian emoji. Or Dolzine after Ghost try to toast in his fire. Now Dolzine look like an African crap fiend. Nkosi, Wallace. Your chin looks grossly demolished by bacteria polished after you lick crack on a bitch that is so fat she will slit her wrist because she don't want to live in fact and titty flap your face while your body is absorbed by hollow waste just for a Kit Kat.
All right, so Black Zod came in blacking. Appropriate name. Little grind Tommy. Let's go.
Give you a kitty cat. Facts. Damn, how you land a fat crack abusing illusion of a part that which has amusement? Probably because you're short, live in the country, and ugly as fuck. The typical look for a nigga who dates fat white chicks for a nut. Same way you construct the rounds you rush. In an hour, this midget Chris Tucker getting bitched the fuck up by the power Jackie Chan with a yak in hand, drunken master. But since Nkosi's so damn slow, he's sunken faster. When I lunge and catch her, another trip. Then throw Nkosi and flip in the dungeon after. Tons of chatter. 2 blue flags tied around their necks. Both turned purple, close enough to blue to conclude they blew the opportunity to take a breath and get through. Asphyxiation, affiliation, assimilating, obliteration, omnipotent, overpowers, overbearing. Ostracized, only offering outlandish occasions. Optimal observation, obligations, operations. Zod the Doctor, Blueprint. When I went in, KOC Wallace slump. This Buster Douglas won't beat a Tyson. That's right, and achieve prowess. This is normality. I will eat your world, shit upon the stars you wish upon, and eat your galaxies. You had a good run, but you die looking to the eyes of eyes I peak abnormalities. Your abs cord, Appleseeds. But be removed to ensure no more Nkosi Wallaces emerge after you battle me. See me live, you see the rise. Uppercut into spikes. MK3 stage fatality. You shorter than my son Big Zaddy Black. Turned to Big Daddy Black. But it's for your mom. That's what she calls me. So we don't need to pause for my bars. You can all relax. After this round, he gonna keep shitting himself. Epsom salt and water down the hatch. Multiple times, yeah, he relaxed. Diarrhea his whole career, then relapse. Lose all his nutrients and can't speak back. Beep, beep. Word around the table of surgeons. There is no solution emerging. Lifeline becomes flat when they take you off the machine. A fat bitch who was on the elliptical, feeling pitiful, with the mirror giving her a scene. You ain't never getting rid of those rolls. You too old in your jeans. But when I got those rolls, it's dollars and golds. That which worth continues to grow, embedded in my soul and continuously released into my dreams. DNA had it destined to regression and give his loved ones a warning I'm suggesting. No matter what weapons you're possessing, now that I've stepped in, DNA or be deceased before your grave when it rains. It pours. DNA, do not arrive on the scene or get blinded when I'm seeing clear skies, dark night, right into your team with high beams. Yeah, optical obstacle. Obtuse odds is too far gone for you to even peep your eyes can offer you. So offer truce. Bow out and cheer me on, or be the leader of the message from a demonic preacher whose essence is the reference of your sentence. The jury had decided your ending. The plaintiff is guilty. Death by no food and no water. And a CD player of his bars, he'll die of sadness from all those bad spits before his hunger reaches for prayer. Knowing how ass he is will have him seeking his maker. I'm Zilla Time.
All right, so writer versus writer. It seems like Black Zod was a little bit more focused on the writing. But, you kind of lost me halfway through the verse. You came in with the energy. You was performing. I dug all of that. But, I got to give it to the first verse, my guy, with the one ski. It was a style clash. And I just think I resonated with the first verse a bit more. You feel me? So we got Death Wave versus 5 Deuce. And don't nobody get mad at me about these judgments, man. If y'all feel some kind of way, man, battle me. I'll cook your dumb ass.
What up, Round Table? It's Death Wave.
Death Wave up first. Let's go.
Back to the future. 2.5 gigawatts. Keep it cool. Out the blue, I'll slap 5. with a deuce around 2 o'clock. This MC is squared. I used to time travel with the formula to the spot. Break fives like spare change. When it's 2.5, it's still chop 5 like romaine. It's in the bag like cold fries. See me spin back on 5, like back pain and cold sides. Down in the paint, I'll paint this form to be posterized. Any chance this round go over heads, I'ma press 5 knuckles down and treat him like the feds. Pop 5, bow, bow, like some meds. See, what's Iggy? A big butt from this chrome blicky. I'll hand out 5, bow, bow, cause I'm picky. I'ma light him up, treat him like the sticky. Jay thought he was tipsy. It's Blue Cross. I started drawing blood on him for what he did to Nipsey. You taking on death under 2 minutes? We all know that's risky. Roll like Roxy. I'll box like Foxy. See me signing his death away. I am now his proxy. Even 5 o'clock traffic couldn't even stop me. This battle rap shit is not a hobby. You can get 5 from the deuce. I'm about that homie. The funeral, it starts at 5. Now that's a body. I'm gonna put 4 on 5. My caliber is to handle business on time. 5, I'm in a free enterprise. Throwing the deuce. That's a sign of a peaceful demise. And you know my slogan, TCO, first to know it's a body. If y'all smell BO, they gon' say it's a homie. If y'all want a 3-0, then I'ma kill him in front of everybody. Time. It's Death Wave. Y'all know what it is. The round table had to do what I do outside, as you can see. And I'm gonna do my casual spin to let y'all know it's all authentic. Do it slow so cats ain't, you know what I'm saying? I got time now on my round. Flexing.
Tough verse, Death Wave. Tough verse. Look like we about to get into 5, man. Let's go.
In the trenches too. Daytime. Bang, bang, bang. Y'all know what it is. Death Wave.
UD, it's your boy 5 Deuce. Shout out to Round Table, man. Let's get straight to it. Yo, don't take none of this shit personal. Every bar I'm finna spit in this battle, it only gets worse for you. I'ma send your ass back to TCO where the niggas can prepare a hearse for you. The cause of death, wave riding. Most niggas drown trying to stay afloat. So if you ask me what I think about a death wave, it's all the same water moving across the coast. If it don't make dollars, I ain't trying to make sense out of dead situation. If they say I'm facing death today, how you niggas put a God and death in the same conversation? This a hurt operation, long incision, open them up, the confirmation that you's a bitch, just beating the long and waiting. I'm talking domestic. Death wave will need consultation. And while you at it, tell TCO don't keep this monster waiting. Doing my job, keeping the corners fair, but instead I ain't getting no compensation. But that's cool, cause these days I've been living by my own rules. I started building up my own office, then I started calling up the old crew. They said, Chop, who the fuck are these new niggas and why they acting like they know you? Cause if it's beef, the real me bound to have a chopper aimed at every block you go to. I'm toting hell's heat out the can, bombs landing, leaving no man standing. Only time we give a fuck about a death wave is all the money they tax us fixing the water damage. I'm a pure savage, making my ops disappear, a sure habit. When it comes to bars, nigga, your flow average. Wasted opportunity, closed casket. Nobody gets a visual, it's bones fraction. Yo, compliments to dropping your round so quick. Usually when niggas do that clown ass shit, the drop don't sound so slick. Death wave must got a death wish. Chose today to jump spots on the checklist. I've grown restless to a lot of you niggas' preference. It's either you really doing it for the culture, or you using that same slogan to gain leverage. As expected, from the looks of his post, he ain't respected. This kid neglected, supporting cast on the flop so he feels rejected. Dead inside, ready to boot them same fans that was with you when you felt alive. Address me if it's lies, but I seen it with my own eyes. Realize the round table ain't supporting niggas with a whole side. Throw the L around baby boy neck like a bow tie. You can be deaf in no time. I'm throwing shade today, I ain't giving niggas no shine. Told you when I throw these rounds, these bars on go time, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Alright, that was Death Wave versus 5 Deuce. I'm gonna just keep it long story short, short story short. I'm gonna give that one to Death Wave. I thought he had a little bit more. I thought he was a little bit more concise with the writing. nobody by any stretch of the imagination. I actually like Five Deuce's voice better. I liked some of the way he constructed, like, you know, the props for you for dropping around that quick. Usually when niggas do that clown that shit, it don't sound so. I thought that was slick as hell for whatever reason. I don't know why that stuck with me, but yeah, that was slick. That was tough. But I just kind of wish the rest of the verse was that slick, man. Like, that shit stuck with me. That was the only bar I could really, you know, remember from either rounds at this point. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember Death Wave, you know, being a bit more consistent with the punches. You know what I'm saying? A bit more creative with the punches. Close battle, man. We about to get into Turnpike versus Contacts. Let's go, man. Somebody get me out my seat, dog. Somebody get me out my seat.